wanted to give an update on our British miners that we have talked to over the years. You may recall, the longtime listeners, we've talked a little bit about the Orgreave Truth and Justice campaign. And they had a really positive meeting over in Britain with the Home Office with the Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, to discuss the Labour government's commitment to an inquiry or investigation, as well as the options and formats of the inquiry. The meeting gave arrested miners and their wives and supporters an opportunity to impress upon the Home Secretary why an Orgreave inquiry needs to start as a matter of urgency to ensure it happens in their lifetime. As a reminder, we talked to John Dunn, a British miner who was arrested and beaten by police back in the 80s during the Margaret Thatcher government. It was incredibly repressive actions by the British government on the striking miners. And so these brothers and sisters have been pushing for a long time with this Truth and Justice campaign. They've been pushing for an official inquiry. They want to have the facts told, the real story told. There was a lot of media propaganda at the time, biased against the miners. So they're looking for the truth, and they're looking for it to happen before all these brothers and sisters pass away. They're looking to see some resolution here and to see some people's names get cleared. So really positive to hear that they have met with the Home Secretary of the Labour government. They noted in their press release, previous Conservative Home Secretaries have refused to hold any kind of inquiry, but the Labour Party has promised to hold some kind of inquiry as a manifesto commitment for the last 8 years. Kevin Horne, who was a miner arrested back in the day, said, quote, "It's now over 40 years since striking miners fighting to save our jobs and communities were attacked and arrested by police for picketing the Orgreave coking plant during the 84-85 miners' strike. As the years roll by and many miners have died, those of us left and our families need answers about what the government planned and what the police did." 95 striking miners were arrested at Orgreave on 18 June 1984 after police in full riot gear with truncheons, dogs, and charging horses brutally attacked the miners gathering at a National Union of Mine Workers picket at the coking plant. The miners were later charged with either riot or unlawful assembly with threats of a life prison sentence. Almost a year later, when the cases went to trial in May 1985, it became clear that the police had lied in their evidence and that they had perjured themselves in court. So it's a sad story to recall, but it's also really important that the facts behind what happened and what the government did and didn't do at the time, it's really important that truth gets out there. So really wanted to share that update. Shout out to the Truth and Justice campaign who's continuing to press for this. Keep us updated. We'd love to know how this goes. Shout out to our British union siblings. And
you just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.